Hey guys, welcome back to the Bald Guys Vape Arcade. Today is going to be a little bit different. Usually on this channel we talk about anything vape and vape related, but today we're going to be going off topic and talking about a couple of big releases, one coming out this week and something that's coming out next week. And I'm really excited about these things. We're still talking about vaping on this channel, but I just felt that I had to take the opportunity to share my thoughts. So without further ado, let's take a look. First up this week is going to be the new Macbook Retina. This guy is pretty crazy. In typical Apple fashion, thinner, lighter, better is Apple's mantra, and that is up for debate right now because this guy is one of the most dividing laptops that I've seen. There's a lot of give and a lot of take, and that's why I really want to take the opportunity to talk to you guys about it. Well, let's take a quick look. What I'm going to be using to compare this new thin, light laptop was my other light, kind of, and thin, definitely laptop is the last year's Apple MacBook Air. This guy is definitely very thin, not as thin as the new MacBook Retina, but not necessarily light. This is about twice the weight. So let's get back to this week's big release. Taking a look at this guy, it is crazy, crazy, crazy thin, crazy light, very portable. And something that you would notice right away is it has this gorgeous Retina display. It's absolutely amazing. So a lot of pros just hit you right in the face right away once you start using this. It's an amazing, amazing laptop. And had you given this to me even like 2 years ago, I would have thought, no way. So Apple, in traditional Apple fashion, has worked their magic and done thinner, lighter like only that they can. But there are a couple compromises. Before we get to that, a couple other things that I really enjoy about this. I was super impressed by the sound of the speakers on something so thin and light. Amazing speakers. It's not going to be hard to hear this guy at all, and that was something that I was a little bit concerned about. And also this new trackpad. If you guys haven't heard about this, this is a glass trackpad, which actually it does not go down. But when you push on it, activates a sensor in there, and it makes it feel like a normal trackpad. I would never know the difference. It's phenomenal. It's a great way to keep the laptop thin. Now, something else that Apple did in order to get this guy as thin and as light as it is redesign the keyboard and the keys on the keyboard. Basically, these guys don't travel down as much as they used to. They're using a different mechanic. I guess it's butterfly. Who knows? But it's a very, very shallow press, and that is not something that I'm necessarily crazy about, but it's absolutely fine. Taking a look around the laptop, one thing you'll notice, and this is where we get to the compromises, are one single port here and a headphone jack, and that's about it. Now, a lot of people are going nuts about that. For me, it really doesn't bother me. You know, the way I look at it, I remember when people were up in arms when Apple removed the CD or DVD drive from the MacBooks. And now these days, who uses them? I personally don't. Really what is key for this is not going to be your only computer. If you're in the market for a computer and you don't have one, the MacBook Retina is not right for you. However, if it's a backup computer, if you have a desktop at home and you need something on the go that is light and thin, you can throw in a backpack and it's not going to weigh you down. This is what you're looking for. Because of this single USB-C port, it's actually not a traditional USB port. You can't plug a USB drive or anything in there unless you buy the $80 Apple adapter for it. And that is the one thing that really does kind of get to me. It's not something that I necessarily need. However, I don't, if they didn't put it in the box, that's fine if it's a separate purchase, but there's no way that a plastic adapter should be $80. And that to me is a little bit too much. I don't understand that. Especially with the prices of these laptops, they are not cheap. All that being said, it's not an adapter that I would use. I don't need the USB. I'm fine without it, so that hasn't really been an issue for me. The one issue with this laptop so far for me, using it, is it's a bit slower than I'm used to. In order to get the thinnest, lightest laptop, the processor is an Intel M processor. It is not as fast as certainly even in the MacBook Air. And this guy is not chugging, but there's a little bit lag, like it's a little bit tired. Even on some basic things like web browsing. So I'm positive that next year's version is going to be faster. and it's going to resolve that issue. So is this guy right for you right now? Like I said, that really is up to a couple things. Do you travel a lot? Are you like me that want the newest, latest, best? This guy is thin, it's light. That's a huge plus. The Retina screen is amazing. And there are some drawbacks. Like I said, if this is going to be your main computer, I would not recommend one of these. However, if you want something that is easy to take on the road, is as light as possible, because ultimately, even on a messenger bag, when I throw in my MacBook Air and my iPad, the guy starts to weigh down quite a bit. So this is perfect for that, perfect for traveling. The keyboard is kind of a minor gripe, and I think it's more something you probably may need some time to get used to. But overall, I'm really enjoying the laptop. I really do think it's just targeted for a specific type of person that's on the go, that does want something that is the newest, latest, best. So would I recommend it? That really depends on your situation. That will do it for this time at the Bald Guys Vape Arcade, looking at the new MacBook Retina. I'm really enjoying it. It's pretty amazing. One more off-topic show is coming up. We're going to be taking a look at the new Apple Watch. I've been a big smartwatch fan for a while. I have my Pebble. I've had this for a couple of years, but the Apple Watch looks to really change things up, and I'm super excited about that. Like I said, guys, we're not going away from vaping. That's not going to change. Just want to share my thoughts on these two big releases from Apple with you. That will do it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Bald Guys Vape Arcade.